Hi, this is Billy Joe. So, this pick a card is what is his or her end game? So, there's three piles here. Pile 1 with the pink opal, pile 2 with the moss agate, and pile 3 with the Dalmatian stone. So, y'all know how it is. Only take parts of the messages that resonate, throw out the rest. Just don't force it to fit, okay? This is mostly intended for those who are in relationships with your person, or maybe you're a booty call of the person, or maybe, y'all are friends thinking about moving into more intimate relationship. But this is basically intended for those who know who your person is, and we're looking to see, where do they want y'all's connection to go. Okay, so if you need more time, you can pause the video. I'm going to get started with pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1. Those that chose this pink opal, this is your reading. So, I'm going to look and see what this person thinks of you. Their impression of you, what they think, how they view you. And then we're going to progress that forward and see what they want this connection to lead to. Not where they think it's going to lead to, not where, they hope it leads to. This is where they absolutely, completely want it to go to, and they're trying to lead it that way, okay? So we have the Ten of Cups. This is from the Tattoo Tarot, Ink and Intuition. This Ten of Cups, the Magician, and the Six of Swords. So, with these three combined, I'm just instantly picking up that for some of you, this was like, not all of you, but for some of you, this is love at first sight. This is instant, like, soul recognition. Because we have the Ten of Cups here. This person absolutely adores and loves you. With the Magician here, that lets me know they think this is something, that's going to last forever, infinite. This is magic. They find victory with you, happiness. This is like, they think that you're one of the most amazing people they know. They are absolutely in love with you. And for some of you, you may actually be called a witch, warlock, psychic, clairvoyant. Some of you, they think you put a spell on them. Okay, so let's see where they want this to go. The Ace of Coins. The Tower. Now this deck is the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. The Knight of Swords. Okay. So for clarifiers, I have cards from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Clarifying the Ace of Coins, we have the number 10, Destiny. So, what I'm getting is, my intention for this was for people who's actually in a relationship, but what I'm picking up here is that for some of you, you're not actually in the committed relationship with each other, but this person feels like you are their destiny. And it's like with the Destiny, clarifying the Ace of Coins being a new beginning in the physical realm. It's like, this person adores you. They fantasize about you. They want forever with you. But with the Ace of Coins being here, that's telling me is not existent right now. They want to make that happen. they feel y'all's meant to be together. And then to clarify the Tower card, we have base chakra. Now, with, to me, base chakra, that's foundations. It's telling me foundations. So with the Tower card, that's, forced changes, things that previous was now breaking down. I'm sensing there's like some type of differences, like maybe there's some programmings, limiting beliefs that has to be broken down before this can be made into a reality. Not all of you, but for some of you, I'm sensing this has to do with, I hope I say it correctly, that LSBGT, I don't know how to say it, but those who this resonate with, you know what I'm talking about. And you can put it in the comments. It's fine with me. I'm okay with being corrected. But it's like limiting beliefs of their fears of what friends and family think, any judgments, changes in like coming out of the closet. I'm just really strongly sensing that. And this has to happen before this can happen, is what I'm sensing. For others of you, it's the limiting beliefs of, for some of you, I'm sensing a completely different story, that maybe they're married and they're going to have to break down these fears they have of getting a divorce and break this down before this can happen. Because I'm seeing a progression of what they want and what they have to do to get what they want. For the Knight of Swords, we have the number 21 for universe. Number 21 is the same as the World card in the regular tarot. So with the Knight of Swords, it's the fastest moving knight in the deck. And then you have the universe. The World card, as many has heard me explain it, in my point of view, that's the end game. That's in the major arcana. That is X marks the spot on a treasure map. That's the ending of a cycle, so that way a new beginning can start. So this, whatever it is they need to tear down to make this happen, they want to do that quickly. They are in a hurry. They're in such a hurry that it's going to cause a storm. When they do this, it's going to cause a major storm, and they know it. But they know that they have to end this previous, whatever it is, whether it's beliefs or a previous marriage or relationship, but they're fixing to, because what I'm also drawn to, because we have the storm here on the Knight of Swords, and then on this deck, the universe, it's meant to be looking like a spinning universe, right? But what I'm being shown is like the tornado here, the swirling here, like the ending is going to be rough for this person. That ending that they have to do before they can create something real with you. And then from the Moonology Oracle cards, I have Balsamic Moon, a time for healing. So this lets me know that they're going to have to end this, and then they're still going to have some time to heal from this before this can happen. And then I have this new little deck that I got off Amazon. It was only, look, Higher Love Soul Link Oracle. There was $1.99, y'all. Like, with my addiction, I couldn't turn that down. So the two cards you got from that is balance. So again, with the healing, they're going to have to balance their energies on the inside and heal any past pains. They have to balance their negative and positive feminine and masculine aspects within themselves and learn how to accept themselves and heal from that. And then we have commitment, marriage. So that's the end game they want with you. They want that commitment. They want that marriage. And then from the Gilded Reverie deck, the two cards I got was the number 18 and the number 29. So when these together, I mean, this is loyalty, commitment to the divine feminine. So you that's watching, you're probably the divine feminine in the connection. Whether you're a man or a woman, you're the more feminine of the energies. And she is looking at that dog. The dog is carrying his leash. This is a very loyal, committed, loving, devoted relationship that they want with you. So their end game with you is a commitment, possibly marriage, but they want that forever loving, loyal, committed relationship with you. So I hope that resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your feedback. I love reading your stories. Thank you so much. I'm fixing to get moved on to those that picked pile number 2. Hello, those that picked pile number 2 with the moss agate. Look how beautiful that stone is. It's funny. I never paid attention much to this stone until my boyfriend was looking to order a stone for his favorite niece. And we actually call her favorite. And it's such an amazing healing stone. Especially for people, when I looked up the properties, especially for people who suffer from maybe some type of, depression or low self-esteem, things like that. It helps build them back up to be the person that we all love and know that they are. And she is definitely a very amazing young lady. And I thought that was a perfect stone for her, to let her know how amazing she is, and how amazing the rest of us see her. So he's amazing like that too. Okay, so your person. First, I'm going to pull some cards from the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition to see how they view you. And also, I'm going to just say this, because I don't know what it's going to say. With pile number 1, at the beginning of the reading, when you first pick your decks, I said it's intended for people who are already in a relationship, or your person, blah, blah, blah. Or committed to each other in some way, blah, blah. The first pile was not like that. So just take this how it resonates. How they view you. We have the 2 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Wands. So they view you as someone who is their perfect soulmate. Okay. You're a very significant person in this person's life. However, you've got both the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. There's a lot of difficulty in this connection. There has been a lot of arguments, disagreements. They might find you to be a little someone who, I'm hearing for some of you, this may resonate with some of you, not all of you, definitely not all of you, but I'm hearing the word disobedient. Hey, I'm disobedient. I'm rebellious. Like, if someone tells me I can't do something, I'm going to prove to you that yes, I can. Um, for some of you, I'm hearing that you would be good in law because you're very argumentative and you're going to defend your point of view to the T. But I'm also hearing they love that about you. You see the hearts here. I'm just seeing that they love that about you. You're kind of sassy. They never know what's going to come out of your mouth. And they do love that. Where do they see this heading with you? So from the Legacy of the Divine Tarot, so we have the Death card. The Six of Swords. And the King of Wands. To clarify these cards, I'm using the John Holland Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. To clarify the Death card, we have the number 12 for sacrifice. Clarifying the Six of Swords, we have the number 2, movement, choices, decisions. And to clarify the King of Wands, we have the number 3, partnerships and alliances. Okay. So, this looks really similar to pile 1, but not the same as pile 1. So you spark passion in this person. Your person may have been single for a while before y'all connected. They may have been celibate for a while. Because we do have the Death card here. So that tells me that for some of you, your person may have been celibate or single for a long while. Your person got used to doing things their own way. I know before me and my Divine Masculine connected, after 33 years, because we were just kids. And now as adults, both, I know for a fact he was single for a very, 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 very long time. And I had been single for many years. And, the Death card absolutely means making changes. That's a door shutting and another door opening. That another door can't open until this other one shuts. So there's something they want to be shut. They want something to end. Probably some type of karmic cycle. Were I reading this in regards to my Divine Masculine, the Death card for me would signify, number 1, the end of our being single and celibacy. It would also mean the end of him being in prison. Being clarified by him being underneath the clouds and the sunshine and the rainbow. And knowing, but with the sacrifice card clarifying the Death card, it's like to make these changes, not just your person, but you as well. There's going to have to be some sacrifices. Some changes have to be made in order for the Six of Swords to happen. Because the Six of Swords is moving forward. And not alone. She looks alone in here in this boat. But if you look closer, there's the masculine. He's driving the ship right here. So they're moving forward together. And the Six of Swords talks about moving out of hardships, moving out of difficult situations into things that's more balanced, more stable. And it's clarified by the card for movement, choices, decisions. So your person's, they're wanting to move out of difficulty. Maybe you fight a lot. and they want to move out of difficulty and something, make that choice. And it's like that saying that you want to love someone, you have to get up every day and make that choice to be committed and to love your person. No matter what happens, you have to make that decision to love them. Because it's so easy when we get upset or get angry to be, I'm done. I'm done. But with this connection, it's saying, no, no, don't do that. You have to make that choice every day to love your person. And what they want is for it to get better. We have the King of Wands here. The thing about the King of Wands is the fire. Fire is action energy. So he got to where he is, his throne. He became king through his action, through his hard work. And his hard work is empowered by his passion, his intentions. He made it happen. So this lets me know that for it to work, he wants to put the work in. He wants to make it happen. Very passionate about this connection. And it's clarified by the number 3, partnerships and alliances. And that tells me that what he wants is for y'all to work this out together. Put the hard work in and make it happen. I have a card from the Moonology Oracle cards. It says, the new moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. Be a lover, not a fighter. And then I have this new deck. I showed it to Paul once. I'm going to go ahead and show it to y'all too. I ordered it from Amazon. It's called Higher Love Soul Link Oracle Cards. Y'all, I couldn't turn it down. I had to feed my addiction because they were only $1.99. I had to get them. I mean, really? I think it's meant to be a game, but, it ain't a game, baby. So, the 2 cards I got for y'all's pile is Positive Transition. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. They want to turn the hardships into something more positive. And then Intellectual Matters. Your person may have told you before. You may tell your person, it takes more than love. Well, yeah, it does take more than love. But love is the glue that puts that hard work and passion into it. And then your 2 cards from the Gilded Reverie cards, we have the number 39, the dice. And this is not, to me, a lot of people see this as viewing it as taking a chance. But they're willing to take that chance with you. They feel that, but what I'm getting from this, they feel like they're lucky to have you. And they want to put that work in. And then the final card is the number 10. When I see this card, I don't know what it's intended to mean in this deck. But with this reading, and when I see this card, I'm hearing the scriptures from the Holy Bible. Cutting the wheat from the is it the chaff? The chaff. Trying to take the good, separate the good from the bad. Trying to, let me see. So, yeah, separating the wheat from the chaff. And with the chaff he will burn up with unquenchable fire. I believe that's in Matthew. So, wanting to separate the parts of your connection that aren't working and burn them up, get rid of them, and start focusing on the good of your relationship. So I hope that resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I love reading your feedback. Thank you so much for those of you who leave comments. You have a beautiful, blessed day. I'm going to get moved to those that picked pile 3. Okay, those of you that picked pile option 3 with the Dalmatian stone. Where does your person want this connection to head to? So first I'm going to get a couple cards from the Tattoo Tarot deck. Just to let me see what this person thinks of you and your connection, okay? So we have the Queen of Swords. I'm sorry, the Queen of Coins. I don't know why I said swords. Oh, well, no wonder. The next 2 cards are swords. We have the 4 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Huh. Okay. So the Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins is someone she's beautiful. She's nurturing. She's the wifey type. So you may be married to your person. You may be married to someone else. Very motherly, generous. We have the 4 of Swords. They may see you, for some of you, they may see you as someone who's very spiritual, someone who has evolved, someone who has ascended, having a deeper understanding. Thinking about the 4 of Swords too, it also sometimes resonates having to step back and take a break, resting, meditating. And then we have the 8 of Swords here, which is entrapment. You may be, so again, some of you may be married and you can't give your all to your person because you have a prior commitment. For others of you, I'm seeing being entrapped in your own limiting beliefs, like some old-fashioned beliefs. And remember, these are their points of view. This is how they see you. And also see some maybe entrapped in their commitment of career obligations. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I'm seeing that. But we have that star here, so they are hopeful that you can find your way out of that entrapment. And it's funny that for some of you, for those of you that they see you as someone who's highly spiritual and evolved, this 8 of Swords entrapment has to do with something in the physical that's holding you back. Because it's not in the spiritual, it's in the physical. Let's get a look at the legacy of the Divine Tarot to see where they want this to head, where they want it to go. So we have the 10 of Coins. I think in this deck that's a very beautiful card. We have the Ace of Wands, the Justice card. For clarifiers, we're using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. The number 5, Wisdom, in the regular tarot. This is the Hierophant. To clarify the Ace of Wands, we have the number 3, Solar Plexus Chakra. To clarify the Justice card, we have the number 20, Truth. So, those that have seen me before know that the 10 of Coins, to me, that's the legacy card. That when I say legacy, I mean growing old together, having children and grandchildren, being abundant in love, abundant in finances, having your own home and your vehicles and your children and grandchildren coming to visit. And it's clarified by the 5 wisdom, which in the regular tarot is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is someone who's very spiritual. And he's looking at this family, right? So for some of you, I'm just saying they actually want to be married to you. There's like pile 1, there was the possibility of marriage when it had to do with they want that type of commitment. This pile, they definitely want to marry you. They want to share those vows. They want it legal. They want it traditional. A lot of people don't believe in the legal form of marriage. This person, they do. They want that. They want to put their name on it, baby. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, aces are always new beginnings. And of course, wands are fire. And fire energy is an active energy. And it's clarified by the solar plexus chakra, which to me is the happy card, right? That's your happy place. That's where your self-esteem and your love and, your love comes from heart chakra. But to me, the solar plexus is like, it comes before the heart chakra. And it's like joy and happiness. And they want to create a life of happiness with you. They want to put it into action. They want to start this new, happy beginning with you that and they believe is going to make both of you happy. And then we have the Justice card clarified by the Truth card. So to me, justice has to do with karma. It has to do with, and of course, sometimes it has to do with legal things. So again, and it's clarified by the Truth card. So for those of you that resonate as you two having an affair, possibly because one of you is married, or possibly both of you, they want the truth to come out. They want to put their name on it. They want to make it legal. They feel they deserve you and you deserve them, and y'all deserve happiness together. And then a card from the Monology Oracle cards, we have New Moon in